Okay, everything working? And by everything, I mean, like, just the audio and video because I don't have anything else up. Oh, I do have my... Hold on, let me turn that shit off. We don't need an echo around here. How's it going? I'm loading Wiz up right now. I was trying to get some preparation done, but it also just crashed immediately. So, I got some of it done, but I was trying to, like, move out of the bazaar, and then everything just exploded. So that's fun. Hopefully it doesn't do that the second time. But I might have to add an exploding clause to the to the rules. Excited for Avalon? I'm excited for Avalon. I'm not sure if there's going to be anything... I'm sure there's going to be any crazy bosses that early on. Anybody know when the Jobber Walk is? Does anybody know when that boss comes around? Because that would be a good spot to end, like, a first episode. I don't think, obviously, I'm going to stream that far, because I think it's, like, in the 90s. Because World is, like, 250 quests long or something like that. But, just for curiosity's sake, is there, like, a quest number? Because that's the golden number I want to reach by the end of the day. Not the end of the day, end of the episode. End of the day, who knows where we're going. Around the midway point? Alright. Why are my stats messed up? Hold on a second, guys. Hold your horses a little bit. You know what? Before I fix that... Well, let's turn this... Let's get this music out of here. Before I do that... I don't know why my stats are messed up. Because I have, like, my normal gear set on. That would make sense. Which is a bit bizarre, because my damage was at, like, 80, and my res is at, like, 20, and everything's down, like, 20%. Started playing Wiz again because of the series? That's cool. That's cool. Oh, it's already started. It's already not responding. Surely it'll respond. There we go. Excellent. Okay. So we've got it at least working. There we go. My stats are normal again. It was just a fucking glitch or something. But literally, like, every stat was down 10%, and I did not know why that was. But, let's... First off, let me turn the... Is it gonna do, like, the pretend crash at every loading screen? It's because I have a VPN on. Let's, I'm gonna turn the music on. But there is a... Right before we start Avalon, there is one thing I do want to do. Because it's a new month. We have some packs we can gamble. Yeah, I was just... My PC can't run Wiz. I was just borrowing my little brother's dog's PC to do the last, like, 14 episodes. Plan to do a guide for Wiz High Level? Probably not as a standalone video. That's a series idea I have tinkered away for when this one ends. But I do plan at some point on doing a full... A full, like, in-depth free-to-play run that is part educational, part, like, fan-influenced. My goal is to make, like, a free-to-play run that is edited and concise, and then, like, 10-minute to 15-minute episodes max, like, per world. I guess maybe longer, depending, but it's an idea for a series, so we'll get to that when or if that time ever comes. Who knows? But let's get the screen here. Hey, how's it going? Hair's a little messy today, but you're gonna have to excuse that one. That dog got a great PC for real, though. But it's the loyalty genie. Binge the Die Equals Delete videos and re-download the game for the first time in 10 years. I don't know whether to be like, that's cool, or to like apologize to you. But it's cool that you're playing. But I'm sorry for making you spend money. Or influencing you spending money would probably be the more appropriate term. But it's loyalty reward point time. That's my friends list. I don't have any friends with this character. But we gotta open some packs. It's gambling time. Gamba, as the kids say over on Twitch. Oh, you doing full-time YouTube or do you work? I do full-time YouTube for now. May go back to the workforce / school. But we'll see what happens. Just think it's worth trying right now. But anyway, we got some packs here today. We got 4 points we can use on these packs here today. Could get something good. Could get something terrible. I'm going to start with this Nightmare. The goal is some level 70 life gear, especially some boots, because I don't have any. Look at that. A 7-day mount. What is that? I'm going to have to look at that later. Before I spend any more of these, does anybody know what the best pack... Is it Nightmare still the best pack? Is Nightmare still the best pack? Or am I confusing it with something else? I've gotten 3 perm mounts from gambling with Majid. That's crazy. You're getting off with a heist. This is... We're robbing King's Isle blind over here. I could buy the Vest of the Dawn, too. Skyfarers is the best one. What gear is there better than what you have? Crown's gear, probably. Especially the boots. My boots right now... Oh, let's take a look at those fuckers. My boots right now are still level 40 Mulinda Spirit Sandals. Because I just haven't had an upgrade. Even the Grizzleheim or the Winter Tusk crafted boots are worse. I could get Waterworks and it would probably be better. But then I would have to play Waterworks and I don't know if I want to risk that. Skyfarers is really good stuff. Okay. Let's get these trash-ass fucking boots out the way. Let's get some... Maybe some Skyfarers boots for level 70? Okay, instead I got a cute... That's a cute pet. And a breadfruit bush. Okay, maybe this one will be good, though. Well, I got the perm mount. I don't want the fucking perm mount. That's fine, I guess. I'm moving that off this character, by the way. I'm not keeping that here. Well, I'll keep it here for the rest of the episode. But I guess it's good luck, but not the luck I kind of wanted. I'll get one more. Ooh, a ring? That's not bad, probably. Love the Grateful Dead. It's a Grateful Dead Chicago Bulls. Because I'll be real, I'll keep it a stack. I'm not really a huge Grateful Dead guy, but I saw the Bulls collab and it was like, yeah, all right, it's pretty good. I gotta buy that one. But appreciate it, JR. Also, appreciate the PFP. Melee was my first, like, real game I tried to get into and get good at. It didn't work out, obviously. But do you have to buy memberships every month to get these points? Yeah, pretty much. And it sort of compounds the further you get, basically. But this ring's probably better than the one I have on now. Let's just give that a check. Bro, I don't even know what why I got that ring on. But this gives me more HP, more crit block, power 50%. Less healing, but, you know. I'm dropping that one. I kind of have... The healing is going to be worse, unfortunately. But I'll take the trade-off. For almost 100 power pip. Which is nice. The ring is pretty big, yeah. No boots. But hey, what's that one, like, really... that one dude on TikTok? What's that? I forget. The one that says game is game. Melee's life. You realize for that? Why? I just like... Melee would be fun, man. Rough times right now. It's going through a rough time. And my GameCube controller is busted, so I don't play Slippy anymore. But when I did, I had a ball. And I got, like, I think I played enough Melee where, that most people get to, or they get to, like, slightly, maybe, like you learn tech and shit, and you're, like, kind of low mid-level, and then you hit the wall and you stop. That's where I got. That's where I wound up. I need to go to... Oh, I need to go to Mushio. Dude, I've been getting really into, like, making tasty, sweet coffee beverages. And I'm not saying, like, in the coffee way. Where, like, you know, the coffee connoisseur kind of way where people are like, oh, I just like espresso and warm milk and I put it in and it's, you know, I don't do that kind of thing. I'm not like a coffee purist. I just do like the American thing where I'm like, let me just put 8 pounds of sugar in and like 8 cups of milk and then just mix it together. That's what I do. Don't need the boots, true. But regardless of that, I've been making some pretty mean, tasty coffees these days. Played Ultimate First Melee, stuff for you to pick up due to the no input buffer. I'll be real, I don't really know what input buffers are. But what I can say is that that's kind of a shame. Because Melee is so fun. Ultimate I had less fun with, mostly because my dog ate it. Like several months after I bought it. It was pretty fun. I like Melee more for nostalgic purposes, but... Because that was also, like, the first esport I watched. Like, really religiously.
Greetings, esteemed wizard. It has begun. If you would learn about the Council of Light, you must study.
Dropped caffeine? That's crazy. I should probably do that, because I need to reset my tolerance.
Held in the Tower of Absolute Being.
But I just don't want to. And then we'll leave it at that, huh? Gonna give it to me caramel coffee. Yeah, that's pretty good. Brawl was the best. Plain black coffee is crazy. The thing is like so many people swear by it. Of like, I just gotta get the right brown, just my nice Moroccan roast. I think the thing about black coffee that I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with enjoying it, because for most things, there really isn't anything inherently wrong with enjoying them. But the people that, like, get on your case about being like, oh, you put... like, black coffee drinkers always like, you put sugar and milk in your coffee? I mean, what are you? You can't enjoy the complex flavors of this beautiful roast? You're just... You know, it's like wine snobs. It's the same thing as, like, wine snobs. I think there's a boss fight here in a second. It sucks at first, once you get used to it, no sugar crash. That's gotta feel pretty good, yeah.
You should not be here, wizard. The light of truth can be blinding.
Oh, man. A life boss? Gee willikers. Let's look up his stats. What are you up to? What are you up to, pal? 2 life, a life boss and a life minion? And he got gnomes? Don't think he has any cheats or the like. But he's got gnomes, which is scary enough. And he's got rebirth, which is kind of annoying. Funny thing is, I don't think I ever did the rebirth quest. Because I just don't need it. I didn't do the rebirth quest, and I haven't done the dryad quest either, because I just don't need it. I am a Duncan fan as well. But, let's see. Deck-wise, obviously I'm not running this. Let's fix that up a little. What's my TC looking? Let's get some of these. Some of these and some of these. Almost there. I'm not done yet. I was going to do SpongeBob full monologue, but... Let me actually move my mic up to where it's, like, supposed to be. Because it's supposed to be straight up and it's supposed to be speaking into it like this. But it was kind of like this, and it makes the audio way worse. So, fun fact, if you're using the Blue Yeti, keep it up and speak into it like this. Makes a world of difference. Avalon is the best world. I don't know if I would go that far, but it's pretty fun. Wait a second, I don't need these. Hold on a second. I'll put another one of these in there. And I need prisms, obviously. Don't want to forget the prisms. If I forget the prisms, man, run's kind of just cooked. On the spot, cooked. I don't have any TC prisms, which is unfortunate. but that should be good enough. I'm kind of nervous to fight this guy. It's been a while since I've actually played the game. I haven't played Wiz in like a couple weeks. Since the last time I streamed it. So I'm a bit nervous. What quest is this? Positively, absolutely is the quest. Positively, absolutely. I'm putting one more Forest Lord in just in case things go awry. Oh, that's not, again, that's not a thing. I gotta get used to that. And we can just hop right in. Two prisms off rip is lovely. I gotta say, I do enjoy the two prisms. Don't enjoy going second, and don't enjoy that they're both life characters. But I do enjoy the prisms. We can, like, lay one of those on. And he's opening up with my thing. That's my thing and no one else's thing, the Forest Lord. Not cool. Good thing he's life, though, you know what I'm saying? So, it looks flashy, but it ain't gonna hit too hard in the grand scheme. Seraph not gonna do too much. Prism down on the minion. Let's get a prism down on the boss as well while we're at it. Don't think I need a shield yet. Their pips are pretty low. Let's prism up. Damn, he's throwing the tree. He's kind of really clawing. At least he crit it. So there's that. We get to enjoy that, but realistically, not going to do much even with that crit. And that's both prisms down. I think I can kill both these guys in one fell swoop here if I get a feint on the boss. Why is Maxwell Sharp popping off? A lot of people like that NPC and doing like the events for that because they give you free stitch tickets and stitching gear. For cosmetics, normally cost crowns, but those tickets allow it to cost just that ticket. It's pretty nice. I guess I can start blading up. I don't have any of my good blades, but it's fine. Boss can dash shields, so be careful. The thing about Prism Order operations is that if you Prism before a shield, the Prism takes effect before the shield triggers, and it's fine. Or I guess after, technically. So basically, it'll, like, go for the Death Shield first. The Death Shield will proc while it's still life damage, so it doesn't count. It, like, reads it as life damage. And then the Prism comes in as death damage after it passes that Death Shield, so it doesn't come into effect as long as you Prism early enough. Sometimes you just get fucked, but... like, by, like, a first turn Death Shield. But generally, you won't have to. So I haven't played since 2011. What's the red pips? They're just balance pips. They're just balance pips. We got another blade up. 2 blades up on deck. I do very much want a feint, though, for the boss. Or at least some more blades to really seal that deal. So I'm just going to shield and wait for a bit. Ooh, this tree got some stuff on it. Bro put some stink on this tree. 354. What world is this? Is this the 8th world in the game we're about to come up on? They still be using the tree. That's crazy. I'm gonna put another blade up though. Finally, a spell that's a bit bigger. With bigger numbers, but too bad it's into an 80% shield. Oh, man, you look stupid now, man. Blade number 3. I'll try and find a 4th, maybe? I could get a TC blade up here if I don't find a feint, which I still, yeah, having trouble finding that one. So, TC blade's going on. We're going to 4 blade, then hit, and then just hope it kills everybody. As if I crit, it probably will. But no way to be certain. And yeah, Forest Lord just does the deed. At least I hope it does the deed. This guy's gonna do another shitter spell. 230. They're the kings of hitting for 200 damage every turn. And never saving up for anything special. Hopefully Forest Lord seals that deal. The crit's there. The prisms are there. They're all going down, presumably. Yeah. 4 blades. You know what? If you can't find your feint, you'll get it done with 4. Generally, magic number. Oh my god, that Oni death animation was very real. Okay, guys. Boss number 1 done. I can get out of YouTuber mode for a second. Let's catch up.
The scrolls of light. You are the first one in generations to read them. The scrolls are the...
Oh, I should probably read this dialogue. I gotta write a synopsis on it later. Avalon's the only world in Arc 2 where the lore makes some sense. I haven't played it in a while, so I can't even approve that, but you might be right.
Those are the recollections of the Emperor of Mushu, detailing the formation of the Council of Light.
In the year of the Red Comet, blanketed by shadow, the world of Zafaria called for help. A Council of Light was born. The council consisted of Earl Ambrose.
Always take my lunch breaks at 1:30 on Tuesdays. Hey. Well, I'm glad I command that much authority. No, thanks for real though. Thanks for watching. Thanks for taking a break for that. That's pretty cool.
The Spider Temple was broken. The Council of Light.
What does this guy say? Okay, now they're just talking about Safari, I think.
Kept watch for new shadows throughout the spiral. For evil
The information on the scrolls will be on the quiz later. I wish there was a quiz. Listen, I wish there was like any websites that wrote a story synopsis or anything about Arc 2, because I used one as like notes for Arc 1. It was called like Stories of the Spiral. I don't remember what the fuck it was, but they had like very detailed plot synopses on all of the Arc 1 worlds, and then Arc 2 immediately falls off, which is fair because the story also falls off a big gigantic cliff. But it makes sense, but I wish there was more. I wish there was more resource there for me to dissect. And by dissect, I mean just copy and then put my own words into a Google Doc. I feel like you have an older audience because of Wiz being an older game. Maybe. I don't really know. I don't know. I guess older in the sense of like most of my audience is around, I think analytically around my age, and YouTube analytics as a whole, especially with age, aren't particularly 100% accurate because people lie about their age to be 18 and older on like everything. But that could be true.
The Council of Light has allies wherever there are those pure of heart. You should return to...
I do love that frog emoji. I got a new emoji coming soon for members, by the way, so get thrilled about that. Packwatch Pendragon. You ever gonna do anything on Pirate with fans? I don't really know. I'll be honest with you, I don't know, Isaac. It's Monkey Monday. Sure. It can be Monkey Monday if you want it to be, I guess. Well, it is Tuesday, but... Was audience, I guess, around 18 to 25? Yeah, because it's not like kids are coming... Like, there's no Cartoon Network commercials anymore, as far as I know. So it makes sense. I don't know why I'm flying all the way back. I'm just gonna go to... I'm just gonna use the TP. Makes more sense. Travel-wise. The Wiz player base audience still nostalgia players OG? Yeah, pretty much. Rip Cartoon Network commercials. I mean, I don't want to say rip. Maybe there's still some good commercials on there. But rip the Wiz Cartoon Network commercials, in which case I'll... Dang, bro. Gamma getting up to no good in Gamma's room. The room that exists, I think, for just this moment. Oh, let me get some B-roll, guys. Hold on, the camera's gonna go away for a second. Kids don't watch Cartoon Network. They probably just watch, like, YouTube and TikTok. So, that's probably true.
Oh, Headmaster, help! It's Morgan!
Hello, Ambrose. And look, you've brought your pet wizard with you. Now that I've reclaimed my deck of shadows, I'm going to rewrite the spiral. This is your one chance to join me, or else be washed away in the tide of chaos.
I'm sorry, Morgan. You were once the best and brightest, but you've dwelt in the shadows for too long. Your path leads to naught but ruin and sorrow. I expel you with a banishing spell.
Ah! You will regret this day, I swear.
It would not come to this. But clearly Morganth cannot be left unchecked. We must stop her. You will need the Sword of Kings to defeat Morganth's deck of shadows. Gamma, tell our esteemed wizard what we know. Meanwhile, I'll train up this man.
I hate to break it to you guys, but the the Sword of Kings is like fucking awful.
The sword?
Well, this guy just said, oh, I need to read that again.
Avalon and ask the first knight you see how to find young Perry. Get the Sword of Kings and bring it to Headmaster Ambrose.
I kind of don't think, hold on, let me get my camera back too. I kind of don't think that, that Cartoon Network ads would like work anymore. Cause I don't think kids want to play this shit anymore. I don't think like a generation like WizKid kind of came around and the advertisements came around in the era of like the online video game MMO like chat room thing of like Club Penguin. You know what I'm saying? And like Pop Tropica and the like. And kids just don't want that anymore. They just want to like click heads in Fortnite. Or PUBG, I don't know what they'd be playing. Oh, let me get... I kind of want to get footage of this guy. This feels too funny to not use somewhere in a video. Like, he is just recoiling.
My wounds, good wizard. May I
He's got a nice stash, though.
I was wounded along
I can't lie about that.
vicious fraudlings. They stole my arms. Could you get my sword back from the night goblins and my shield back from the hobgoblin fiends?
That dude, I love his facial hair. I'm not gonna lie, I think it's hysterical. I wish I could grow a mustache like that. Unfortunately, I'm likely to have the face of a 17-year-old until I'm 35. So, too bad, so sad. But it would be funny to grow a big mustache, like really big. Where does the death sound you use, like in videos? I think from Fire Emblem 4. Fire Emblem Genealogy of the Holy War is where it comes from. Unless you're talking about the Mama Luigi yelp I use once in a while, which is from YouTube poop, Mama Luigi's. You know what I'm saying? If a crab has hair, would it be a mammal? I don't even want to think about that. But probably. Yeah, probably. You're probably right, yeah. He's a, it's just a mammal, yeah. Yeah, I guess you're right. I guess you're right. I don't even want to think about it, but you're kind of right. You guys know that video where it's the I don't know if it's an ecologist or whatever, but talking about how so many different animals have just evolved into different, like, forms of crab. You guys know what I'm talking about, or am I, like, making this up? But there's been a lot of animals just evolving into crabs because it's just meta. Crabs don't make milk. Is that the do whales make milk? Because whales are mammals. Is there whale milk? Favorite Fire Emblem, why is it Awakening? It probably is Awakening, to be honest with you, but it's mostly for nostalgic purposes. Because some of those maps with the ambush spawns are just complete fucking BS. So we are going to become crabs, what you're saying? I mean, it's not out of the realm of possibility. Like that one book with Gregor, the guy that turns into a... What is that called? What is that book called? It's on the tip of my tongue. But he wakes up and he turns into a big beetle. Is it Metamorphosis? Yeah, we could just have a worldwide metamorphosis where everybody wakes up and they're just a big crab. Whales damn! I didn't know that. All evolution. Crabs. It could be true, Zachary. I have no scientific acumen, but that might be true. I have no scientific credibility, but that may be true. And we fizzled already. Great. Whale milk. That book was wild. It kind of freaked me out, but I just think it's funny now. And now I gotta pull for another Forest Lord? Man, that's tough. This is the worst day ever. We'll be crabs by next week. Let's be real. I hope not. But it would be a little bit funny if everyone collectively woke up and was crab-like. Speaking of crabs, you guys watched AI SpongeBob recently? That stream is fucking fire. Just unbelievable. It's just so good. It's just... Sometimes they be talking a bit too out of pocket, where they just talk about, like, SpongeBob is just talking about, like, horny shit for three cutaways in a row, but shit is money. And a shorts channel can make a lot of money if they just did what people do with Family Guy shorts, but use, like, the SpongeBob AI to make shorts. And just make shorts out of what that stream creates. Wake up in the morning feeling like... Alright, let's get rid of these mobs. Let's get rid of these hobgoblin fiends. That's crazy. Honestly, other streamers that show a lot of content creators are worse than Fortnite streamers, the overhyped nonsense of everything. I don't know if that's true. Nor will I agree with you, but I do appreciate your compliment. I'll be honest, I'm very, as a whole, detached from Wiz YouTube. I don't watch a lot of it, I don't consume a lot of it. I know there's a lot of cool people making cool things, but at the end of the day, I just don't watch much. I don't know, I just gravitate more towards YouTubers I've been watching for like 10 years as opposed to like trying to get into something new. Because I was never like into Wizard 101 YouTube videos. I just started making them and they were the thing that made me get subscriber. Therefore, I have to make more of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't a Wiz community guy beforehand. I just kind of stumbled ass backwards into it. Even as a crab, I has guilty tax. What? There's no crab tax, is there? We can ask Pike Delago about it. Although he might not even legally be a crab, considering.
recovered my lost arms.
Hello, Pike.
These wounds are not mending. I implore you.
All right, Pike, we're gonna make you and your strange anatomy well again. How tall are you? I'm like 8 feet tall. Yeah, I kicked an NBA contract to stream Wizard 101, you know what I'm saying? You gotta follow your passions, right? I'll make a devil's advocate argument, Zach, that I think there is a place for hype, 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 and there's a place for chill, chill, chill. Which I guess isn't really a devil's advocate thing. But it's more of just like how I feel about it. But it would be, I think, more so, to be honest, why my stream is considered more chill is because I don't think I physically have the energy to be hype for an extended period. And I've also gotten the criticism before that in videos that I'm too energetic and too hype, therefore I don't want to watch you anymore. I've gotten that too as well, which I'm sure many people get. So, moral of the story, can't please everybody. Not gonna lie, Avalon isn't one of my favorite worlds. I literally always forget it exists. That's interesting to me, because I feel like there's a lot of unforgettableness about it. But I see where you're coming from. Because there's a lot of long filler quests that are boring. Was there more challenge runs? I mean, I think there are a decent chunk of challenge runs. But I could be wrong. I don't know. Again, I'm not really sure. I think it kind of, to a degree, though, comes with the territory of an MMO that most of the time, there's a lot of videos are going to be about what's new and happening in the MMO because there's consistently updates. MMOs are live service generally, so. How amazing. I mean, that's PvP, I guess. I don't know. Jabberwock, or whatever he's called, is unforgettable. I remember the first time I did him, he was unforgettable. And that's when I didn't know how resistance worked. Because I did like a team up queue for it, and people were like, "Oh man, I hope you guys have good resistance, and we'll be all right." And I was like, "Well, I've got a lot of HP. Does that count?" And they were like, "No." And I just got my ass carried, and that was that. Bellic gave me a lot more grief back in the day because I, again, didn't know how the game worked or how cheats worked. And then I asked my friends online at the time for help. And then they were like, sure, we'll help. And then we still lost. And then they all left and deleted me from their friends list. It's fine, I didn't even think about it. There's definitely YouTubers just make money off of explaining updates and MMOs. Yeah. And a lot of times, I think it's less so even explanation and more so people like read an update and want to go watch or listen to a guy that's talking about whether or not they like the update. It's the same thing with like why podcasts, I think, for shows exist, because people, you know, watch TV shows and they're like, fuck, I wish I had friends I could talk about this with. And that's how the advent of YouTube kind of started. At least in the gaming sphere, people want to talk about these games and they don't have a lot of friends that know about them or talk about these updates. So they go to a YouTuber who's talking about it. And it can feel as though it's like a somewhat of a conversation when in reality it's just one person talking, one person listening. But besides the point, it works. Why do they do? I don't know. I don't know. Alright, let me look this guy up. I don't want to get caught off guard. The Fire Spitter. That's a crazy name. If the it's like 5 pages long, people would rather listen to, yeah, 100%. They'd rather just listen to a synopsis. All right, let me get a deck going. I mean, this deck's pretty decent as it is, to be honest. It's a good one-size-fit-all deck, I suppose. I'm going to put some fire shields in, though, just in case, because fire do be hitting hard occasionally. But other than that, we're going to be fine. I can't wait to watch the series with my partner that recently got into the game, and we're creating a story together with 2 wizards. That's awesome. That's awesome. I played Dota 2 and people don't make videos on the updates because there's too much to explain. That just sounds like Dota 2 in a nutshell. Just in general. That about sums it up. At least from my understanding of it. I'm going to start with a Fortify here. He's going to start with a Meteor, which is, I guess, you know, it makes my Fortify have more value by proxy because, hey, he's going to be saving pips up. So not a bad decision first turn, I'll say that. It could have been worse if he used anything. But now we have a little bit of defensive capabilities, so we can start safely stacking some damn blades up. Let's get this life blade down. Sold everything up to Doomtree and Chrysalis as a Storm, and stuff like Bellic and Jabberwock were majorly spooky. Yeah, I can kind of see why. Especially a Storm, because there's scenarios where if like one little thing goes wrong, you're just fucked. Even as a veteran League player, couldn't get into Dota. I can't get into either. I'm just too late to the game. You know what I'm saying? Even with League, where it's like a simpler Dota, I still am a bit too late to the party. Because there's like 150 plus fucking characters, and they all got like a bunch of abilities. You know what I'm saying? A question: I've been tempted to follow this idea in my own playthrough, but with the School of Balance to something like Hydro Bend from all 3 of the blades. Yes. If you're talking about like an elemental, it'll proc each one individually, and then like as each head goes. You know what I'm saying? Do you do Jabberwock yet? I hate to break it to you, Bones. Jabberwock gonna be a while. He's like on quest 90 or something, so that probably won't be done today. Welcome to member, Amiz. Hey, appreciate you. And appreciate the crabs PFP. Very topical for a video I'm working on. What runs do you think you want to do for YouTube content? The thing is, I don't want to be the Wizard 101 challenge runs guy. For the most part. I think I'll probably do this series to its conclusion, and then I'll probably do a more in-depth strategic free-to-play through. And that's probably, like, all I have planned for Wiz series as a whole. I can probably do some other stuff. I could do, like, some Road to Warlord shit maybe down the line in the future. But that's all I have planned right now. You know what I'm saying? How far do you expect to go until you die? Azteca, maybe? I don't know. I keep pushing the goalpost further because I keep expecting to die at the end of a world, and it keeps not happening. No worries, brother. Keep up the content. Well, that's one thing I can do. That's one thing I will be doing. So I very much appreciate it. You already are the Wizard 101 challenge guy. Fuck. Fuck. I blew it. I blew my chance at variety stardom. Fuck. It's over for me. What school did you do if you did a Road to Warlord? I'd have to research it a shit ton, and I have no idea. PvP nowadays in the modern day eludes me completely. I know very little about it, and I haven't really partaken in it in like 7 years. So I don't know. I don't know the answer to that question, unfortunately. I'm gonna heal though. That's the answer to the question I know. Do I get a role in the Discord? Yeah, I'll hook it up with you. I guess one of my mods can maybe hook it up now, but I don't know if anybody's available. At the very latest, I'll give it to you once the stream is over. We're ordering Chinese now. Oh, you a crab rangoon fiend, huh? It is good. If you survive until you get the quest for Darkmoor, do you think you'll survive Darkmoor? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But I will try it. That's a dungeon where I feel like I'm obligated to go down swinging if I get to it. But again, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it because we still have to get to that bridge and it's very far away. I'm talking like multiple states away. The sad truth is that I actually hate eating crab. I've had very little experience eating crab. I've just had like the imitation meat from sushi from like grocery stores. Soloing Darkmoor is 100% luck-based. I mean, could you think of anything more fun than that? I couldn't think of anything more fun than that. What's the Discord link? A mod can drop it. I think Braith is the only mod on right now, so he's working overtime. But he'll drop the Discord link for you. Eventually. Imitation crab meat is made from whitefish. Did not know that, but that makes sense. When are we eating the mustache crab guy? I don't want to eat him. I just want to hang out with him. Have you done Waterworks or the other 3 of the 4 dungeons? Assuming you mean like the Darkmoor update dungeons. Nope. I have done none of those yet. I don't know if I will do them, but we'll see what happens. Do YouTube streams have commands? I don't know, but it would probably be worth looking into if that's true, because a bot would be nice for this specific scenario.
You collect a healthy sample of fire spitter.
But hey, we got some fire spitter venom. Isn't that cool? Isn't that neat? Another question to tap into your original knowledge. If you use a damage buff like Colossal on a card like Judgment, is it just flat damage or increased per pip? It's just flat. If it was increased for pip, could you imagine the fear of the Judgment would put into the masses in PvP? But yeah, it's just a flat boost. He's already wounded. It's perfect. Listen, if the plot allowed me to eat him, maybe I would consider it for a large sum of money. But I can't do that. Because he's, you know... The plot is static. I can only follow it, and I can't deviate from it. Need to do schoolwork, but this is way more fun. Ugh. Ah! Well, hey, you know what? maybe your studies are a little bit more important than Wizard 101 Avalon questing. So I would probably tackle that. Maybe leave me on in the background if you feel like it, but... People got priorities, man. Especially at 2 p.m. on a Tuesday or whatever the fuck time it is right now. I mean, just tackle your real life priorities. The VOD will always be up to watch later. That much I'll say. Collect. Oh, I have to actually fucking focus on collecting a random thing for a split second. Any bosses you're scared of in this world? Maybe some of the flashback dungeons would be in that conversation, but I don't 100% remember. Avalon as a whole, I'm not too terribly scared of, and those words might come back to bite me in the future. Don't clip that. Don't ship that. But I'm much more scared of the upcoming 2 worlds than I am of Avalon, you know?
That miracle clove. To crush the ale blanc and make the salve, I'll need my mortar and pestle. I lost them.
I need to get my ass in mortar and pestle, man.
Get them.
Get them. That was mad funny to me. I don't know why. Just like the intensity she said that with was hysterical. The first castle in the wild is a run killer. We'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. Again, I haven't played Avalon in a very long time, so. These boys are fiending for a whooping. That's what they're fiending for. They are fiending for a forest lord. I think it's interesting to debate the morality of whether or not it's okay to eat a crab once it gains or it becomes like a bipedal creature. But I think if a big crab like Pike de Lago was put into a pot of boiling water and was like screaming, "Let me out of here," I don't think I could do it. Would you eat Mr. Krabs? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. The amount of good he's done for the world? No. Speaking of Mr. Krabs, I am doing a Civilization 5 stream where I play as him on Thursday, so. There's a Mr. Krabs Civ mod for Civilization 5, and I am playing it, and I'm making a video on it because I think it's just really funny. I bet he tastes like money. Maybe you should leave him in a money marinade. I think the sentience is the key. I would agree with that. I think it's probably a pretty important thing to consider. What if you turned out to be delicious? Well, the thing is like there's plenty of other things you can eat. You don't have to eat the big sentient crab. Are you a full-time YouTuber or do you have another job? Full-time at the moment. But I probably don't make enough money to support myself in general, at the moment at least. But I'm hoping to spend time and as much of my time as possible to grow to that point. To answer your question. What a crazy crossover. I'm saying. Food and Wiz is very morally questionable now that everything is sentient. That's how I feel about Pokemon as well. Because there is meat in Pokemon. Just the way the crab crumbles, huh? That's a sentence.
You got them back. There. Hurry to Sir Pike and tell him to apply this salve to his wounds. It will neutralize the venom.
Everybody sounds fucking hilarious in this world. I love it. I love it so much. Are you interested in games like Factorio / City Skylines? I've never played Factorio. City Skylines is very complicated, but if I actually put the time in to learn, I think I would enjoy it. What genres are you into? I'm playing a lot of Omega Strikers. I'm playing not a lot of Overwatch, but I'm playing some Overwatch. I play a lot of 2K. That's my guilty pleasure game is NBA 2K23.
I'm not dead
Shout out to my one NBA 2K23 April Fool's video I made that I bet none of you in here watched. it's pretty funny though. It's one of my favorite videos ever made.
He lives along the high road, but
Look at that. Would you eat this healthy man now?
Sumner Fieldgold would know. He is a merchant and knows the high road well.
From Avalon, all the worlds get bigger and bigger in terms of difficulty and gameplay time. Oh god, ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth? Super Saiyan Broly.
Can you find the bags of grain, Sir Pike? Can you find the bags of grain?
You watch Overwatch League? I watch it a decent amount, but I never give it. I say it's more of a second monitor thing than a one monitor thing. I don't watch it enough to really tell you what is going on most of the time in terms of like the top teams or the best players, but I do put it on my other monitor when I'm editing on occasion. I used to really, really be into it. Like the first 2 seasons, I was really into it when I was in high school. Which I guess probably also speaks to how popular I was in high school. But I watch it less now, but I still do try and keep up with it, at least generally. I would marry King Artorias. Hey, alright. I respect the brazenness of that statement. Atlanta Rain popping off. They're like, aren't they, correct me if I'm wrong, but aren't they like the New York Yankee equivalent of like, we're just gonna buy all the fucking players that did good the last 2 years? Why are we still talking about eating Sir Pike? He's not even around the story anymore.
Now the good folk here will be able to weather a hot... Let me help you find Sir Perry Gilliam. His cottage is on the high road.
What do you see so popular was? I feel insulted. What's... Is there a way to buy... What does that mean? The best bet if your card doesn't work to do it would just be to go to like a GameStop or a Target and buy a membership card, because those two, like the physical ones, because those do still exist.
Cursed wolf, thy fury is...
Oh, look at this little guy
Oh, wait, you're not a reptile.
and his jowls.
Ah. If you can, the fire spitter's spawn must be vanquished. They live in a poisoned well near...
The crowd yearns for the crab. Listen, if you guys want him, you can get him yourself. I just want no part. Listen, I'm just gonna say, I personally have no part, nor do I have... Listen, I have no say or influence as to whether or not this crab gets eaten. And for the record, I don't want him to get eaten. But if you individually come to your own conclusion that you want to eat that crab, you can eat him. Where I live, Target and GameStop ain't a thing. Damn, well, if there is a retailer that would sell them, I don't know if there is. But if that is not the case, yeah, I'm not really sure. Oh, I gotta fight a 3v1? Y'all making me hungry. Fortunately, I'm not very hungry because I did eat a big old meal beforehand. And by big ol', I mean an egg and a piece of toast and a cup of yogurt, which I guess isn't very big, but for me, it's a pretty big meal. Dude's trying not to be held legally responsible. Well, yeah, I mean, you never know. Tim, you're alleging that I endorsed eating Sir Pike, of which I never have. Okay? If you want to eat Sir Pike, you can do it, but I'm not saying that you should. I'm saying that you are free to make that decision if you choose to make that decision. Me personally, I wouldn't eat the crab. But if other people want to eat the crab, they can eat the crab. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. We're just fantasizing about melting butter over it. It's crazy. God damn. You guys are down bad for eating this fucking crab, guy. You guys are down horrendous for eating this guy. Bro whipped out the legality with allegedly. So in other words, I would never tell you to do that. I would never tell you ever to eat that crab. I'm putting out my oversized bib for the roast of Sir Pike. God damn, bro. He's getting out the really big spoon and fork. He's a dashing gentleman of the highest caliber. You know, I like that there's debate here about this. At least not everybody wants to eat it. There's some free thinkers in the chat that are like, hold on a second, maybe we should just eat the crab. Maybe we should, you know. Maybe he's got sentience. A trumpet vine? Yippee! Oh, I almost walked right into those mobs. Sir Perry Gilliam. Where's this dude at? Where's cute dog guy with the big floppy jowls? That's gotta be one of my favorite dog traits is big floppy jowls.
Years ago, I was given charge of the sword in recent times. When the Fraudling army, I entrusted it to Sir Brennan One Hand. Last I heard,
More defeat collects and their life mobs. I'll handle it. Let me handle it. Quick question: my Myth Wizard is at level 45 and is not being the Plagonian. Am I doing something wrong? No. I mean, you're just playing the game at your own pace. I'm assuming, in the sense of like. Of that being like a progress measure, I don't think you're saying that. You're probably just doing side quests. I did no side quests, so oh, I got the hiccups. That's not good. But no, there's nothing wrong with playing the game that way. You're doing fine. And even if I said there was something wrong with it, don't listen to me. I'm just a guy. Play the game how you want to play it. That's what I'm saying. Tensions are getting high over this discussion. I've never seen tension so high in this chat. Hey, yo, love the series. Thank you, Scales. Do yourself a favor and maybe don't read the chat. If this is your first stream, maybe don't read the chat. My wizard's level 50 and hasn't beaten Rattlebones. Okay, maybe that veers to lunacy, but... play a game how you want to. Play a game how you want to. I can only judge you. I can't enforce those judgments. Oh, I need another life prison, don't I? I've been playing on autopilot this whole time. I've more so just been enjoying the spectacle, which is a little bit backwards. Because usually I'm supposed to be the one entertaining the chat, but the chat is entertaining me this time. which is something I never thought I would see. You guys would be good streamers. I think you guys would cut it. I'm just saying. If you guys started a podcast of like ethical morality in terms of eating crabs, I think it would hit. Sir Pike's on the Long John Silver's menu now. Surely there's not enough Sir Pike meat to be in every Long John Silver. Same with the Red Lobster. Surely there's not enough to go around to every Red Lobster franchise. There's my other prism. Bing, bong, bang, boom. This is a topic of conversation that I do kind of... I don't mean this as a way to veer off the insanity of crab talk, but I am curious. Hold on. I lost my train of thought because I started reading chat again. Power leveling my death with my Max Storm through Zafaria. I hope your stream goes well. I'm behind you, but catching up soon. Oh, you'll probably lap me pretty quick. Streamer warranted crab eating podcasts.
Sir Terence Thornwhip captured Sir Braddon and imprisoned him in the Red Thorn. That's scofflaw, Sir Terence. You... I hear your challenge and accept. Enter and face your doom.
As the sound of the bell fades, the gate to the Red Thorn Tower opens, beckoning you inside.
He wanted crab rangoons. That's crazy. That all that tipped it off was a guy saying they want crab rangoons. That's really funny to me. He could be considered crab rangoon if you think. I haven't had that. Does sound pretty good. I haven't had Chinese food as a whole, or even American Chinese food, of which that is. I haven't had that in a while. Sounds good. I just hit my fucking leg. That's what I get for sitting crisscross applesauce. Say "see," please. See. Was that good enough? There's 2 back-to-back bosses. I'll figure it out. But I appreciate the warning. Let's look up Sir Terence Thornwhip real quick. All right. No cheats. He's got judgment, which is, you know, it is what it is. He's got conviction, too. That's a weird one, but a good one, I guess. I'm not going to need these, I don't believe, because I don't think his minion... Oh, his minion is life, but it's probably... I'll put... I don't have any TC ones. Okay, so I'll put like 2 in here. 2 feints. I think this is a good enough deck.
You may be no knight, but... And I'll fairly throw you into my dungeon when you lose.
Now, I'm going to say, I don't think I'm going to lose to this guy. I'm going YouTuber mode for this fight, because I need some footage. Sir Terence Thornwhip. Lot of pips. No real way to shield him because he is balanced. So I'm just going to Blade. I go second anyway. Not much I can do about it. Starting off with a Raw. Hey, it's not a judgment. If it was a judgment, it would be way worse in the grand scheme. I'll take a Raw to the face. That's fine with me. Okay, the minus 40 weakness I didn't think about. I kind of don't want to take any more raws to the face. Maybe we could slow down on that proclamation. Kookaburra, Colonel Peanut, going off. Getting us a second blade. Sounds like you guys are brainstorming a binging with Babish episode. So maybe hit him up in the comments for that. I could get a TC blade up too. I need a wanted as well because I don't want to hit with this weakness. So I'm probably going to just TC blade, bide the time. He's going to Centaur. I'm going to take some damage here because, again, I can't really shield most of what the boss is cooking. I'm not going to bother shielding what the minions cooking. And he's going to Sandstorm, so you know what? He may crit it. But I wouldn't need a shield for this anyway, even if a shield for that did exist. I guess Tower Shield exists, but whatever. You get my point. Like a school-specific one. Ooh, that does also suck. Not much I can do about that shield. But the Prism's at least up on the minions, so we could just try and convert this to a 2-hit kill fight instead of a 1-hit kill fight. Seems more reasonable than just digging for a wanted that may or may never come. So I'm just going to hit the Forest Lord button. We'll see what happens. Can always reshuffle if the need be. This should kill, honestly, even with the weakness. At least it'll kill the minion. The boss, it's not going to kill. The 50% shield, too much. There's someone behind you. Don't see anybody. I guess I can fortify here. I don't have any blades around that I could put on at the moment that are worthwhile. Still no blades that are worthwhile, to be honest. And he's got another life shield, too. Wow. I mean, this guy's tanky. I'll give it to him. I'll give him props where it's due. He's tanky, and he don't want to go down easy. I dropped my chapstick, also. We'll just back up. There's another blade. I do like that. Put it on. A feint as well. I mean, we're just going to have to power through the shield anyway. Put it on. Now, I don't think I packed any more TC blades. But, oh, I do have that blade as well. That's nice. Oh, I did have another TC blade. So I can put 2 blades. It'll be a 4-blade hit with a feint. It might still power and kill him. He's going to Sandstorm again. I don't know who's making these decisions, but goddamn, they're terrible for him. you gotta get a new strategist or coach or something. But we got another blade up. 3 blades up. We need 1 more. How far is your highest wizard of curiosity? Lemuria, I never did Novus. Because I just made all the time I spent on Wiz once Novus came out was on this series. Because when it started to pop off. So, yeah. There's the answer to that question. 150 is where we're at. One more blade. That should do it. If this guy weaknesses, I'm going to be upset. But I don't think he's about that life. Yeah, I don't think he is. I think the Forest Lord is going to do the job. If this Forest Lord doesn't kill, we're going to have some problems. Admittedly, we're going to have some problems. But I think it's going to kill, so it'll be fine. Come on. The crit's there. Despite the shield, yeah, he is toast. Thankfully. There he goes.
Proudlings take you, wizard. I am beaten. As I still have my own honor, you should free the knights below in the dungeons, lest they starve.
I'm gonna go heal real quick. I can free the knights of the dungeon that are starving in a second, because I deal. Oh, this loading screen is taking a while. There we go. There we go. Apparently we're eating Pirate 101 NPCs now, which is an interesting ripple. Oh, do I have to redo this whole thing? That's crazy. Is there no dungeon recall for this one? Hold on a second. There may be no dungeon recall for this one. And I may have fucked it. So they say, or as they say. Maybe I can just walk around him. Even the loading screen's confused at what's going on here. What if I just, nope, they're gonna make me do it again. So you really do gotta do it back-to-back, huh? That's nuts. Alright. Back to the lab again. If you leave through the front door, you can't recall? I don't know, that's what triggered it. I just wanted to get some pips, bro. A crying shame. Don't tell us you just messed it up. I hate to break it to you, but I messed it up. I hate to break it to you. You know what? Since the game wants me to that bad, I'll TP and get a potion next time. Dang, these guys are swinging now. Oh, let me stop recording. Took back to back, literally. Okay, maybe I took it a little too literally. That's true. Whatever. Such is life. Sometimes you make mistakes. And is there anything more human than that? You know what I'm saying? Terence Thornwhip getting his run back? Yeah, yes he is. I'm gonna discard one of these. I'm gonna put this Fortify up. Hey, it's more content. And it's not even really more content. Because I'm still probably gonna stream for the same amount of time. It's just more filler. I'm just gonna heal. I can't find my prisms. Might as well just heal it up. Or not. Or we could just fizzle it too. That's fine. Sometimes these things happen. You never play anything after Lemuria? Yep. Never played Novus or whatever after Novus. I don't think there's anything after Novus though. I think I'm going to heal and then hit because I just have a lot of pips now, and I can do both. Especially when this dude's critting like crazy. Popping off like a minigun. I don't know about any mistake. What are you talking about? I mean, come on, guys. Oh, that heal is just big. And in charge and large. Let's just get it going, huh? Let's just get it going. It might even be worth just hitting now before this guy shields himself and makes me incredibly angry. So I think I'm just gonna let one fly and see what happens. Dang, I didn't know I had a community of bloodthirsty savages in here, but sure enough, we got a community of bloodthirsty savages. This reminds me of the one time, you know, I'm not even gonna get into it. I'm not even gonna get into it. Well, that's one guy. Hey, we're not doing too bad. This guy's probably one hit away, unless he shields right now and makes me hate my life. No, he's just blading. Thank God. He's got morals and standards, which I appreciate greatly. Alright, let's get this guy over with. And by get this guy over with, I mean wait one more time. If he doesn't tell us, then I'm eating Terence Thorn Whip. Go ahead, eat him. Do it. Go ahead. See if I care. You know what? See if I care. Go ahead, eat him. Eat every last bite of that guy. I don't care. Speaking of disappointments, Sandstorm. He be using it. You want me to tell you the story? Okay, so the story is, I initially veered towards not telling it, and you're going to see why in a second, but the story was, flashback to me in my junior year of high school. This was 2018, 2019, taking American history. And the teacher, Mr. Lopez, he was a great teacher, but he also had many affairs with this. Actually, I'm not even going to get into it. But besides the point. This guy, he rolls up to the class, and he's like, hey guys, so we're learning about World War II. And we're talking about the bombings of Japan, the nuclear bombings of Japan in the United States. And he was like, all right, class, we're going to do, just for funsies, we're going to do a poll, teenagers, of whether or not we're going to nuke Japan and if that was a good idea. And like 90% of the class was like, yeah, let's do it. Yeah, it's a great idea. Let's do it. And he called everybody bloodthirsty savages. That's it. That's what it was.
Lord Thornwhip, send me a new toy.
That was the story.
Not, come here.
This dude cheat? Let me look this up. Porridge. To be fair, I don't want to confirm that because it's only alleged. It was that he flirted while married, did flirt with allegedly flirted with my ex-girlfriend's mom. That was what I have heard. Could it be true? I don't know. I wasn't there. But that is the alleged. Porridge. Let me remember that name. That's a crazy name, by the way. Come on. Come on. Load up. Come on. This should take him forever, bro. Yeah, there's a lot that goes into it. He's got Humongo Fro. He does have Myth Imp. He has Myth Imp, bro. Yeah, just to make it clear, allegedly flirted with my ex-girlfriend's mom. Very clearly, he is not a pedophile. Okay? He may have been unfaithful, allegedly. But God, he ain't no pedophile. He was actually a fucking phenomenal teacher. But, yeah. That was one of my favorite classes all time I ever had. But history is also just kind of interesting. And it's ripples. But more importantly, we got a big old guy, a big old boy here to take down. How is my... Oh, now I remember what I fucking needed to do. It was on the tip of my tongue. I need to add... I'm just gonna add... Let's just put more of these in here. And some fortifies for funsies. Because we like to have fun around here. But that being said... Porridge time. Lopez should teach a Wiz lore class. He would probably do a pretty good job. Bro's a great speaker. I will say that. You know, I'm not going to record this fight. I was thinking about recording this fight and add to the video. I don't think it's going to be too relevant. If it is, I'll eat my words, but I don't think it will be. Reasonably. Low-key thinking about it back, if my channel ever gets, like, big, I might have to delete this VOD, because I don't want to be responsible for wrecking a guy's marriage over something that allegedly happened. Now I'm thinking about it, maybe not the best idea to talk about. I'll give it a week, and maybe I'll delete the VOD. Made the mistake of not filling his deck with low-tier god cards. That would make this pretty easy, wouldn't it? I kind of want to... Is it blasphemy to heal here? It kind of is. Yeah, because I can probably just kill the minion right now, so I'm just going to do that. Now I used a fake name. Well, yeah. But still. It still feels a little bit wrong to even put shit like that out there. You should eat Serpike now! Yeah. Hey, it would be a good card, realistically. If it was like some insane bolt type shit, it could work. But they should kill the minion. And do a shit ton of damage to the boss. Wow, I underestimate the strength of Forest Lord yet again. Yet again, I am impressed. I could regen here, but I might not need it. I don't think I'm going to need to heal because I can just blade and kill this guy. Hello, Yurusu? How's it going? Now we're doing cannibalism. That's a crazy jump. Why does everybody agree with that? Hold on a second. That's... Oh, let's back this up a second. We can't just jump from eating a fictional NPC. Oh, so it is just the character. I guess that makes it a little bit better, but still very weird. But I guess who am I to... Wait, yeah, I was going to say who am I to say no. I'm the guy who owns the character. I should be able to say no. First time catching a stream live. Love the content. Thank you, Yeet Master. You don't have to read the part of the chat talking about eating me, though. Maybe we can not do that. But this is hopefully a good, nice stream for you, regardless. Will you take the Waterworks gear? Medusa? Medusa? Really? Medusa's where you're Medusing? So now I gotta wait 2 more turns to kill this guy because he's... But it's... Myth mobs, man. Myth mobs, man. What a terrible, terrible mob. Now I'm stunned for 2 straight rounds. It's brutal out here. Oh, I can't hit him now, though. Which I kind of want to do, because I would like him to die reasonably. Why is this game not free? You're asking the wrong guy. The wrong guy, not die. There's been a lot of talk about dying and eating today. I'm not co-signing that. But you're asking the wrong guy. I can't, like, haggle with the executives and the board and make the prices lower. Also, a first stream viewer in the middle of a workday listening to the stream. Welcome to the stream.
Use the keys to free the trap.
Oh, I should probably read this. This seems mildly important.
Thank you for...
By Gamma, that's better. Many thanks to you, kind stranger.
Yeah, he just name dropped the bird. Hope that Sir Pike ends up in the video somehow. It may. I'm not really sure. I haven't started constructing the video, so we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Us being murderous savages is also... It's also a good part. Is it a bit or is it real? Because I don't know anymore. You think it's really to buy crowns, lock the barriers, or buy membership? I just am a membership guy.
Although the king won the throne with the Sword of Kings, it was the Order of the Silver Rose that helped him. Merle Ambrose dreamed
Hey,
of
Boss Man. I'm so excited for this stream. I love the series. Boss Man is a new one I don't think I've been called before, but I do appreciate that you enjoy the stream. That's, I guess, the goal, isn't it? On who gets eaten. Crying at the Wojak face. Hey, I'm working on my physical comedy. It's one of my weak spots right now. Coffee Cakes, thanks for the 5. I have nothing to say. I just wanted to donate. Don't spend it all in one place, son. Well, Coffee Cakes, gee, Pa, I won't spend it anywhere. I'll put this in my bank account and get interest. Appreciate it, though. Real, though. Appreciate the 5, Coffee Cakes. Have you seen his drip? What's wrong with the drip?
my map, the Harlequin Knight.
Hold on, why are we going to this place?
Sir Paddy gave me Sir Justin Silverheart.
Okay, so the blade got taken from one place to another place. Are you gonna tell chat? No, I don't know what you mean. Only watch the first 2 steps of this challenge run. Are you doing any of the crafting quests for gear and such? I did do all of the ones up to Celestia, I think, to get Winter Tusk gear. So yes, the answer to that question, I guess, is just yes. Semantics aside. Have you fought Chief Bullwhip ever? That's crazy they added Chief Whip as a boss. But no, I've never done it.
Retrieve the sacred shield and sword and restore the shrine. Then I can
I've never done it.
for your act of courage.
Well, we're still doing the eating thing. How about, this is a bit of a novel concept, huh? How about we just eat like nobody? How about we just eat like food and like normal food? You know what I'm saying? What happened to eating food, guys? Remember that? Old school concept, I know. Remember like Cheez-Its? You guys ever eat like goldfish or like a tomato? Why does it gotta be people all the time? You know what I'm saying? God, I love Colonel Peanut. I work at McDonald's, let me hook y'all up. I'm down to clown. No, I don't want the message from the chat to dissuade you from the fact that donating is very kind, even if it's a amount of money that's a bit smaller. There's nothing wrong with that. It's pretty swag, especially if you... It's just cool, man. I'll take anything I can get, because most people ain't donating, and I think that's fucking rad. Not required, nor is it mandatory, obviously, but I do appreciate donations when they come across. So I do very much appreciate it, and I don't want people to sort of dissuade from the fact that any amount of money is very sweet. How do you know I was eating Cheez-Its? Because Cheez-Its are good. I didn't know you were eating it. It's just the first food that came to my mind. Because I eat them semi-regularly. White or orange Cheez-Its? That's an interesting question. I think regular Cheez-Its are still my favorite. Is Part 101 dead? Pretty dead, yeah. Wow, that was fast. Did they increase the odds or something? Restore the Shrine of Courage. Let's go restore the Shrine of Courage.
You have restored the shrine to courage in the face of axe, sword, and poison. Of course, you just might want to avoid that poisoned arrow.
The gear you're using is better than the Waterworks gear. I wouldn't say it's better, but I think the hat is for sure better. But the other pieces of gear probably aren't. But just for convenience's sake, I use them because the difference is very much not large between Waterworks and Wintertusk Crafted.
You are truly a disciple of courage.
His voice is great too.
Dub thee squire, and charge you to serve with valor.
And we got an achievement. Big day.
Now return to Sir Brennan and let him know, young squire. Now return to Sir Brennan and let him know.
Sir Brennan. All right, let's go hang out with Sir Brennan for a bit.
Hello, squire. The Harlequin.
Where are we in the quest? I feel like I've only done like 15 quests. I feel like I've only done like 15 to 20. I feel like I barely made a dent in this entire world because it's just so large. And the defeat and collects are everywhere. What a world. Arc 2 in a nutshell, I guess. At least this one's a nice world to do defeat and collects in. Love Avalon, my absolute favorite world. It's pretty good.
You pup, you are hardly a squire. Still by the... If you wish to cross the 100-year bridge, you must face me...
Another guy in another duel?
...in the bridge tower and prepare to duel.
Oh, he's an ice mob? Get out of here, boy. That's nasty. Trying hard to ignore the eating comments. Well, I gotta ignore some of them. There's so many, I can't get to them all. A lot of back and forth also, yeah. It speaks that chat's praying the cannibals of decided, but they never do. They never do. That is facts. Wait, why am I using the snipping tool? I don't need to do this right now. I guess I'll do it since I'm here. I need a stat sheet for a video anyway. What the fuck is this guy's name again? Oh, fuck, I don't remember. He just doesn't want to get eaten. Coward. Alright, with that being said, we got a boss over here. He's a nice boss. Oh, the horror. Oh, the misery. Let's get this one going, huh? Harlequin Knight. Ice boss, so generally miserable. I do want to start off with it. It's kind of tricky, because I don't know if I want to start off with a shield going second. I think I'm just going to blade and see what happens. The shielding is kind of unnecessary, and it guarantees nothing in the grand scheme. I should have shielded because he used no pips at all. He played me like a fiddle. Bro made me look foolish. I'm just gonna snow shield though, because why not? Maybe eventually, maybe he'll stall for another turn. This guy's just gonna use trees, and that's fine too, because they're not gonna do very much, let's be honest. Colossus, I mean, I wouldn't have needed a shield for this anyway, realistically. Still no good blades. I might have one in my TC because I packed them. I didn't forget. That's blade number 2, hopefully. Yep, blade number 2 up. Would like 2 more, and there's another one. Also would like to feint the boss. We'll see if that happens or not. Not really sure if we'll get it in time or find it. Or even, I don't even think I packed any in my deck now that I'm thinking about it because I'm an idiot. But that's fine, we'll just hit him twice, I guess. Do you recommend this challenge to anyone, or is this challenge torture at times? I don't think it's that bad, especially first arc. If you want to try it, I don't think there's like a particularly high skill barrier. So I think you would be fine. I'm gonna snow shield again. Just because that guy's getting some pips up. And this guy is centauring, because I forgot to pack prisms for him, otherwise he would be dead. But I forgot. Oops. I did it again. So it's gonna... I don't know if these 3 blades with a Forest Lord would kill that guy. I just don't know if it would. He's used another 4-pip spell, which is, I guess, good for me. But it's a bit odd that he won't just save for a little bit. He's kind of like them bugs from the Crystals episode. There's another blade that I'm looking for and need. Get in here. And he's tower shielding. Fuck. If I find a wand hit, I'll use it, but I might just have to wait. There, speak of the devil, there it is. Another 4-pip spell, getting eaten by a big shield, gonna do realistically no damage. 83 on the dot. And his shield's out the way. He might just put another one up, because now he has no pips. But at least this one's gone. And we get Forest Lord. And then he'll maybe be dead? Probably? I don't know for sure. And I'm gonna get stunned because ice boss. Yippee. Let's try that. Let's try that one more time, huh? Oh, thank God he stunned me. He needed to use another 4-pip, 200 damage spell. Thank God. And he's getting his crit luck too. God damn. He stunned me for that. He stunned me for a Blizzy. And this Forest Lord may not kill, but it'll at least kill the minion and get him close to dying, realistically. No kill on the boss. That guy is dead, which is nice. Oh, I didn't mean to use whatever that was. Is that a fortified TC? For some reason, I still have my hand. Whatever. It's going on, I guess. Don't need that shield for sure. I'm just gonna Blade up again and kill that guy, hopefully, unless he tower shields himself right now. Which he's gonna, because he's an ice mob. I don't know if I have any other wand hits in my entire deck, so this is a bit troubling. I do have some more TC blades, at least. If by some way you die in the series, would you do another character? Probably not. Blade number 2. We need a few more to kill this guy for sure here. Yeah, because we just literally have no more blades. I might have to reshovel this because he's just so annoying. And also some lapses of judgment, but mostly because he's annoying. And we're gonna fizzle too. Great, great. Hey, yeah. All right. Let's try another one. Forest Lord dropping down from the Apache helicopter. I can just do another one, because he somehow survived another one. And by somehow, I mean Tower Shield. We all know he survived it, but he's not surviving a third Forest Lord, surely. Surely it's not possible. Finally, god damn, he was something, huh?
Cross the 100-year bridge.
All right, Chet, how we doing? Still talking about cannibalism? What keeps you being motivated to play Wizard 1? Burnout is insane at the moment. Is it, if that's a community thing? I don't know. I think a lot of people. That's an interesting question. I can't really answer that. The thing that keeps me playing is the fact that I'm doing a series. That's pretty much what keeps me playing. It's a unique scenario, but that's what keeps me playing. Other people who don't do, like, because I know a lot of Wizard 1 on YouTube as a whole is just, like, A, PvP, or B, like, content update reviews, and sometimes when people are out of updates to review, or it's been a while since there's been a new world, they get burned out because there's not much to do, or make videos of, which is fair. It's a fair reason to feel burnout. But to answer that question, for me, it's just because I'm just playing the game without having to be up to date. What is one thing this game used to do to bring players' attention, you think, or people who have never played? I have a few things. One of them is to stop advertising the game as a kid's game. 2, make your website not look like a virus. 3, move the membership permanently till the end of Dragonspire. And 4, I think, run some YouTube ads. Run some YouTube ads. That's what I would do. Those are that's the big 4 things I would do that I don't think are particularly difficult, but I think would increase the player base pretty significantly. How can you tell when life is going to fizzle? There's usually like a big huff of smoke, or puff of smoke, that comes out of the spell. And that's kind of the tell. It's also a bit of a weaker outline, like it's a bit thinner of an outline. But yeah, those would be my 4 things. Those are my 4 documents. Whose website looks archaic? It does, and I think it scares a lot of people away because there were so many rumors about this game the entire time about how it's a malware, and so many people still believe it's malware, by the way. I get a lot of comments on shorts that I make, and shorts generally, most of the people that watch my Wiz shorts are not people that won't play Wizard 101. They usually are like, oh, I thought this was malware. Or, oh, can you please, why is it so expensive? And those are the 2 things I get, and those are 2, like, fairly easy fixes. You can just push the membership back, and a lot of people play. And you can make the website not look like malware. And I think that neither of those things would take, like, more than a month to do. What's your favorite world aesthetic-wise? Mmm. That's an interesting question that I don't know if I can answer, to be honest with you. Probably Grizzleheim, the Winter Tusk. This game is a malware. It takes about 12 hours of your time daily and takes $10 a month. Yeah, I guess it could be a malware if that's... Yeah, I guess that makes sense. That's a bit of an apt description of malware, and that also describes Wizard 101 hand in hand, so... Yeah, you're not incorrect. I didn't know how to properly play this game until 2 years ago. I played since the game came out. Yeah, it took me a while. Well, when I was a kid, I literally went through all of Arc 2 without knowing what Feint was as an ice character. So I would get home from school and do Azteca boss fights. On each one individually would take like an hour. So I don't know how I got through that, but I did eventually. Favorite spell? Humongo Frog. Easy question. Are the Pride Day hogs any good? I think it's a cool gesture, but I don't know if the pet itself is good talent-wise. But I think it is cool to see Wiz still do Pride Month, despite many corporations backing down on it. Which I think is bad news. So I think it's a good thing that they're at least making like Pride items and shit and doing a Pride-based month. I think that shit is fucking rad. And we're at the point now where that kind of is something we have to give corporations credit for. But the pets themselves don't know if they're good.
Oh goodness, I could use your help.
Which Wiz NPC do you think is the funniest adaptation of another character from outside of Wiz?
Can you drive them away?
Oh man, what's that weird duck guy who's like a meme character of a Salem witch trial from Lemuria? Probably that guy. He's really funny. Lemuria's got some funny fucking characters. Frog tier list? It's an odd tier list to make, but maybe I'll add it to the docket if I ever do a tier list stream where I do like 5 or 6 tier lists. Frog. That is, the more that I'm thinking about it, what a bizarre request. But we'll see. I do want to do a tier list stream one day. I think that would be fun. Because I like doing tier lists a lot. Solomon Crane is the guy I'm thinking of. Yes, sir. Solomon Crane is hysterical. He's probably my favorite rendition. All time. Storm Zilloff, rip, huh? Somebody's got issues. Halison Baelstrom is probably S tier. Maybe top of A. Yeah, I didn't know that was a thing, but that is a bit bizarre. It is a bit bizarre, I do agree. Saint Jude. Wiz does have a notoriously strict and also very kind of dated censor, especially considering everybody who plays this game, the median age is probably like 23, so why the fuck do we like... You know what I'm saying? Why is so much shit? Like, let me type numbers too, bro. It's a strange one. It's an out-of-date system. It's an out-of-date chat censoring system, absolutely, I will agree. Yeah, I mean, it's the gaming space, man. There's a lot of people under the LGBTQ plus banner involved, so it's good to see people especially companies still, at least in the gaming sphere, I think are still doing Pride Month stuff, which is cool. Zabo, thank you. That was very nice to say. There's an NPC that says you smell. Why do I not remember that one? I was muted for 10 years for saying crop? That is just, you know, the chat system is just bizarre, man. The chat system is just bizarre, but I think I'm gonna probably end off stream for today. I think we've done enough around here. We've talked about cannibalism. We've done some bosses that were pretty easy. We've gotten some bosses recorded that were still admittedly pretty easy. But it seems like a good time to end the stream off here. So I'm gonna go into stream ending. I'm gonna log out of Wiz for the day. Happy Pride Month, fellow wizards. Yeah, pretty much. Happy Pride Month indeed. That is a... I will say I do want this community as a whole to be a spot where people can be themselves and be nice to each other. So let's just get that. Let's just say that for what it is. Just be nice to each other, guys. Just be fucking... This shit I'm seeing on Twitter lately is just fucking absurd. Just be nice to each other. No matter what people identify as, just fucking be nice to them. It's so easy to just be nice to people. Can we just be nice to people? That's what I'm gonna close on. Just be nice to fucking goddamn. It's not hard, guys. But yeah, happy Pride, guys. Happy Pride. I do, yeah, again. I know I definitely have quite a few viewers under the LGBTQ flag, and again, want to make it a spot that's safe for them and that they can just enjoy being in, I guess would be a way to put it. Oh, it does sound a bit narcissistic as a creator to say, like, this is my space, I don't think it, you know what I'm saying? Because there's been a lot of that drama floating around as well. But yeah, I think it's a good spot to end it. Happy Pride Month. Be yourself. Be accepting of others, and just be nice to people. It's so easy. But I'll see you guys next video, next stream. I'm going to do Mr. Krabs' Civ stream on Thursday. That's going to be fucking fun, huh? That's going to be fucking rad, huh? Money! You know what I'm saying? But yeah, peace out. Have a good one, and I'll see, hopefully, a good chunk of you on Thursday. If not, I get it. It's not Wizard. But, yeah. I'll be back at the lab again on Thursday, so. Or back in the lab again on Thursday would be a better way to put it. Well, peace out, everyone.